This week, the Fiends watched
El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie.
Oh my God, dude, it finally happened.
It finally happened, guys. Just came out on Netflix yesterday, and we both watched it separately, so we do not know what we thought of it.
That's the standard for every one of these guys. We don't talk about anything.
Never.
Never.
Never. Obviously, we both love Breaking Bad. I got a bunch of figures out here. It's
Come
like,
on,
hey,
dude.
we got a little meth if you guys want to try some.
Yeah, that's real. I tried it.
It is.
I'm really awake right now.
It's not rock candy, guys. Definitely not rock candy.
Great prop, though.
But we both love Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
You literally suck its D probably every night.
I have many a time. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I stuck it to completion at least 6 times, and that
Six
means
times.
the entire series.
So I'm going to start with you. We just give a short, did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? So what did you think? Why are you smirking?
Getting ready,
what did
man.
you think of El Camino?
I really liked El Camino of Breaking Bad. There was a couple gripes I had overall, but I think it's a great continuation of the story.
Okay.
And it did feel it wasn't as tight as another episode.
All we're
I know.
literally supposed to say is, oh yeah, I liked it. Oh no, I didn't like it. He's giving all his fucking notes
No,
right now,
not
man.
all my
I love
notes,
it.
dude. I just want to say it's not as tight as a standard Breaking Bad episode, but it was good. What did you think?
Do you want to continue? Or no?
That's why I asked. What did you think?
I didn't like it, dude. I fucking loved it.
Okay.
I fucking loved it.
Okay,
I
all
took
right,
yours from Joker.
Good.
You did the
good,
fucking
good.
Joker one on
That's
me,
right.
man. Yeah,
That's right.
I fucking loved it.
It was good.
Bro, I fucking loved it. It
Yeah.
just felt like, hey, man, we forgot to do the last episode. So this is
Yeah.
the last episode. That's kind of what it felt like to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
it's like you give Jesse what he deserves. An
Yes.
ending.
Yes. And granted, well, first of all, Vince Gilligan, he did direct this.
And wrote it.
And wrote it. But didn't someone else write it with him or no? Was
Ooh,
it
I don't
just
know.
him? Okay.
I'm sure there was. I'm sure
Either
there was
way.
co-writers.
Yeah, but you can tell because I watched it not knowing who directed it. Right? So I purposely said, I don't want to look this up because I don't want to see if it's a different person.
Right.
And then I'm watching it going, this guy's never done a Breaking Bad episode
Ah.
before. So I waited till I was like an hour in. I said, you know what? Fuck it. This
gotta
feels like
see.
Breaking Bad. I got to know who directed it.
Yeah.
And I saw Vince. I said, now it all makes sense.
Now it's all complete.
Now
right?
it all makes sense,
There's a
man.
circle around it. And you
Yeah.
know what, dude? He actually was the sole writer.
See? So there you go. Straight from his brain, you know?
Which is a
Well, it
genius
says, and
brain.
one other.
You go to it, it says...
Oh, it's both him. Yeah, sorry. It says created by and written by. Yeah, okay.
I got
Okay.
confused too, man. So, hey, look, man. One of the coolest things that's out there it's a movie that you could see on Netflix for free.
Oh, shit.
That's an omen, dude.
That's a fucking omen,
That's
bro.
an omen. And
That
it
was
wasn't
totally
Jesse, it
my
was Walt.
fault.
He's
I
like,
know.
"You
It's
guys
totally
be
my
quiet."
fault.
You could see it in theater and select areas, but then it's on Netflix. So it really is the future and the past, right?
Yeah,
Where we
yeah.
were talking about how it's really rare that a show can do that, where you go from, it had a following, but then it kind of fell off. They were going to cancel it. Netflix picks it up. After the fact, when AMC's still producing it, they're showing the previous seasons, becomes huge.
Wait. Netflix picked it up while it was still on air? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like they picked up the rights to play season 2 when season 3 was on.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, that's
but
awesome.
the show almost canceled.
Yeah.
And then it became one of the biggest shows of all time.
Nice
and
little,
then,
nice little tidbit.
Mikey, it ends.
It ends.
And then
yeah.
we all have this hole punched in us because we said, "Whoa, one of the best shows of all time,
Yep.
arguably the best
No
show of
question.
all time." And then they come out 5 years later
Yeah.
with a follow-up movie. You rarely see that
Entourage?
in a good way.
Okay. No. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm
It's
just
rare.
saying
You're right.
it
It's rare,
does.
though.
It does happen.
Yeah, it does.
It happened. Arrested Development wasn't a movie, but they re-picked up the thing. I feel like a lot of shows do that. They wait a little while and then they get fandom screaming, "Hey, I want more," and
Yeah.
they do it. It's not unheard of, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, super rare, not unheard of.
Not unheard of.
For sure.
So anyway, this movie starts off right where the last one left off. And I remember we talked about this on our other podcast, Two Dopeless Hope Fiends. Right there, see? Two Dopeless Hope Fiends.
That's us.
So you guys can click the link in the description, check it out. A couple episodes ago, and I said, I think I know what El Camino is going to be. I said, I think it's just going to be that night. It's just going to be that night because the car was in El Camino. We're not going to see Jesse for 6 months, or other characters that were, say, Skinny and what's the other dude's name?
Badger.
Skinny and Badger, they're going to go off on adventures. No. This is just going to be Jesse's 3 hours after what happened.
Yeah.
And I was reading a lot of negative reviews on IMDb. And that was a big problem that people were having, was they didn't know what to expect.
Right.
So I feel like I loved it so much because I knew what to expect.
Okay.
I knew that it's called El Camino, guys, okay? That's the name of the fucking car. Watch the trailer. You go, oh my God, this is taking place within a couple hours.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not getting a long, different kind of spin-off with other characters doing other things and Jesse for a long time. No. If you watch the trailer and you're not an idiot, then you can tell that, hey, this is probably just going to be that night.
Right, and that was you nailed it, because it's only a few days. Like it's just the events right after, and I'm glad they
Not
did
even
that.
a few days though. That's only at the very end. It's pretty much one day.
Oh, I mean that drive at the end is pretty.
No, I'm saying besides
yeah.
the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's literally one
the next
day.
24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
So that was a
Besides
good-
the
Yes.
the Alaska thing. Yeah.
That was a good prediction, and you're right. I think that people were so used to Breaking Bad,
Yep.
right? So that they want that same formula.
Yep.
And I think any negative reviews that you read, or some that I saw, was that this didn't feel like a Breaking Bad episode.
I totally disagree with that.
And I agree. I disagree with it
This
too.
literally feels like, it doesn't feel like a movie. It
does-
feels like a
see,
Breaking Bad episode.
That's exactly it. It does not feel like a movie.
Not at
Yeah,
all. This
yeah.
does, and that's why I curb my expectations to say I'm not expecting. First of all, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's not released. Obviously, you said some theaters are playing it, but this is 90%
It's a
of people
Netflix.
are watching this
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, I'm just looking at this as another Breaking Bad episode.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at it like that and you knew what to expect, I don't know how you can come away not liking it.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I know we're going to get into the whole movie, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
I almost
let's
said
go.
episode because it's an episode,
Yeah, let's
Mikey.
go.
It almost is not a movie. The only way I would have seen it in theater, or we would have, is if
Mm-hmm.
it came out a week ago.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Would you have?
Yeah.
I would have. I would have
yeah,
saw it in
maybe,
theater.
maybe.
Yeah. A special release, why not? But yeah, we jump right back into it. But we start off with a nice scene between Jesse and Mike. And I've always loved their relationship.
Yep.
It's
Flashback.
Nice little flashback. And it's right around the time when Mike and Jesse decide they're going to take all the methylamine and just sell it.
Yep.
And they're going to cut Walt in. And he doesn't know about it yet.
Okay.
That's that part right there. And I like when he was talking about, they're talking about, what are you going to do with your money? And Jesse says, well, I'm going to make it right. And then Mike always has a word of wisdom to throw in there. And that's why I love him in their relationship.
Okay.
He says, that's something you can't do, kid.
Yep.
You can't ever make it right. So I just love that. It went from that to boom, screaming in the car right there. I love how this fucking movie opened.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. So there were a lot of flashbacks in it, which we'll
yeah.
get to. But then you have, they show Skinny Pete and Badger playing video games and shit. And Jesse comes. And that was, to me, that was the slowest part of the movie, was Jesse kind of coming to the house. And there was about 10 to 12 minutes of Jesse was acting very slow and patient and not moving and not saying a lot. And me as a fan, I felt kind of like, I felt that from him. He's a great actor, but I almost felt that watching it, like, oh my God, this is like, I felt like I was going through this with him, and it felt like a quote unquote slow part, but then right after he shaves his head and comes out of the shower, and they start talking about the car, and they call the dude from the
Joe.
the old Joe from the junkyard. That's when it all started to kick up. So I like how they were patient and didn't make it, jump right into some crazy, tense, suspenseful moment.
Yeah, no
you know?
car chase, no fucking crazy shootout,
exactly.
nothing like that. Slow it
No.
down a little bit. Dude,
Slow it
honestly,
down.
Skinny Pete did an amazing job.
I wrote down, I said Skinny and the other dude were absolutely great.
Yes.
They were that fucking, and I didn't know if they were going to come back.
Right.
Because the trailer shows him in an interrogation room. But I said, okay, that was just a trailer shot. And there's another shot that we'll get to that was specifically just a trailer shot. And I know why they did it just for the trailer, but it made no sense in the actual story. I'm just like, all right, I get why they did this, but Jesus
You'll have
Christ.
to remind me, because I don't know this, and I thought I did.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's a fact. No, sorry. I'm
Oh.
not saying, no, it was in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's like they shot it just as a trailer shot.
Gotcha now. Gotcha.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, Skinny Pete does the best acting job of his career of
sure.
taking that leader role, which he never was. It was
Never.
always Jesse.
Never.
Jesse was always the leader amongst the three of them,
Yep.
and he's just dispersing. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take my car. And he was just like running the show, but
Gets
he did
right on it.
He did a really good job of like showing that he's more than just a secondary character. Right there, he took control, and I was huge for Skinny Pete's character for me.
Yeah, I loved it. He's not the best actor.
He's
a lot
not.
of his lines are delivered awkwardly.
Yeah.
But granted, they do the way they use yo in that area of the country, they use it after sentences. So even watching the whole Breaking Bad with Aaron Paul and Skinny, a lot of people, they say yo afterwards.
Right.
So it sounds awkward anyway.
Yeah,
like
that's
to
a good
me, I'm
point.
watching a lot of lines and like, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
And so it just doesn't fit, but acting, fantastic.
Absolutely.
So, I
It set
loved
the
it.
tone, and I'm glad they had those characters from the past show.
Dude,
I'm
who
glad
else
they didn't.
would they fucking use? If they
Exactly.
didn't use, if Aaron Paul, I don't know why I keep saying, if Jesse was going somewhere and and they didn't show him go to Skinny and Badger, you would have been like,
Where's
whoa.
Skinny and Badger? That's
Where?
what I was-
Who
yeah.
else is he going? How is he going to go to blah, 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 and not Jesse and Skinny and Badger? So yeah,
Right. And they get him going. They send him on the way to give some cash, and there's a plan set now.
I loved it. And
sorry, no good.
no, I'm saying, and then the Joe comes over and does the tracker on the car, and nothing go, and then he says, "Low Jack." So okay, cops know where it is, and that's when Skinny jumps into all the plans, and you're gonna go here, and you're gonna do this, and that's when the movie and the music playing was very. Right when that beeper goes off and Joe starts running back to his car, it's a hard cut to Joe walking right back to his car, and the music, it's just like these drums, it's like, boom, doop,
Yeah.
doop, boom, doop. And I'm like, okay, now we're getting into it.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into it after that slow kind of 10 minutes in the house.
Right. It's like
Yep.
you kind of get a sense of, okay, the chase has begun.
Yeah.
He had some downtime. He got to eat, sleep. Now it's like,
Yep.
okay, you need to be on the run,
The
dude.
movie's going.
Yeah.
The movie's going. Yep. And yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying we have to go through
No, we
chronologically.
definitely don't
I
have to.
have,
No, we
I
definitely
have
don't
a
have to.
bunch of notes, but yeah,
I was super curious, like when he grabbed that key, I'm like, well, where's Jesse going? Like they did a really good job of that, just kind of keeping things. You don't know his plan. You don't know shit.
well, that's what I'm saying. I was surprised like 3 times during this film.
Yes.
I was surprised, and that's just like Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Where they're fucking pulling you this way, and then all of a sudden they just jerk you the other way.
They do.
And this movie did that for me.
Oh yeah.
Maybe other people saw shit coming. I didn't. So
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm glad you said 3 times because I think I got surprised.
It's about
3
3 times. About 3 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Then he goes back to Todd's apartment.
yeah, Jesse
Yep.
Plemons.
Jesse and he's a little, you know,
I'm gonna talk about that very quickly.
he's a little fatter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the issue.
What's the issue?
Hey man, I'm Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Okay. I get the call. We're doing a Breaking Bad movie.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm going, damn, that was 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. Drop some LBs.
No. What?
Drop 20.
He didn't even need to do this fucking movie, bro. See
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
get it, but
he's
have
good.
some respect.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Did Walter White shave his head?
We're gonna get to that.
See, no. I'm just, see what I'm saying? I'm throwing it out there. I'm saying this felt like a TV episode. It didn't feel like, oh, like this guy trained, he dropped it. No. We were just talking about in It Chapter 2 of how, hey, if they left the kids a little older, it would have been fine, blah, 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 blah. I feel that way about this. I go, listen, man, even Aaron Paul, he's
some
way
pounds.
fatter,
He
dude.
gained some pounds.
So what I'm saying, you got it. I just let that go.
I'm gonna
I
let it
just
go,
let that go.
but I'm just gonna say it was hard to not notice.
See, I was totally fine with it because I haven't watched Breaking Bad in a couple years. I'm like, oh yeah, Tim, man, they're filming it 6 years later. It's
Bro,
fine,
when you
dude.
see Jesse Plemons in the finale, and then there you go,
Oh no, I know exactly what
Yeah,
it looks
of
like because I watched the
course.
scene where he shoots the kid. I watched it like a month ago because
Yeah.
it's just a great. That episode is just fantastic.
oh, it's one of the best.
Yep.
But I understand, dude. You got to move past it, and I did. I got to bring it up because
Yep.
I'm a
But
curmudgeon. You know
getting
what I'm
to
saying,
that though, the flash. So he's in the apartment and it's bouncing back between the flashbacks of Jesse in the cage, and then we saw none of this.
Nope.
So all the flashbacks in this were filmed during this. None of them are actual flashbacks.
dude? Right, they're from the movie only.
Yes, exactly. But they do a good job of, if you haven't watched a show in a long time, not specifically for the Todd one, but for other ones, you're like, wait, is this from the show? If you haven't watched it in a while and you don't know it like the back of your dick. So
Like this guy.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I thought the flashbacks with Todd were fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
People were hating on them on IMDb.
Of course they
some,
were.
Some people were like, yeah, like.
Because it was slower, and I get it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this, it doesn't do anything. I'm like, yo, this does so much, bro.
Yeah.
It's, first of all, he's a great actor, right?
Jesse Plemons?
Yeah, he's a great actor.
amazing.
And the way he's a serial killer. Like if you watch Breaking Bad and then you watch this, he's a fucking serial killer.
Absolutely.
Serial killer. And the way when you walk in and you see his fucking housekeeper, you're like, oh shit. And the way he's acting and then just making the soup to go from a nonchalant, you have a prisoner with you. You have a fucking prisoner with you.
Yeah.
And you're so nonchalant about it. And then you're like, oh yeah, it's my dead cleaning lady, blah, 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 blah. But then just to switch in the next second and just say, man, oh, you sure don't want any soup?
Yeah, there's a dead body right there.
That's not, yeah, but my point is that's not easy, guys.
Of course.
As an actor, that is not an easy thing to pull off.
Right.
And then when they're sitting down at the table and it's just that symmetric shot of them right there, Jesse's not eating, and you know he's fucking starving, and you know he hasn't eaten in a long time. He's been in that fucking cage, and he's not touching any of his fucking soup. And Todd's just sitting there fucking eating it. I loved the flashbacks. I'm just saying it.
No, all the flashbacks work, dude. I know I was being a little pain in the
No, the Todd one. I'm saying I'm just saying specifically the Todd one.
I was glued to that because
fuck yes.
You always knew the relationship between them. Jesse could not stand Todd for killing the kid, and that always was in the back of his head. Now, the fact that he does not take the opportunity to leave, to kill.
Well, I wrote that down. I said the amount of times that Todd turns his back and Jesse had a chance to escape or / kill him was insane. Not including when he gets the gun.
There's a lot of opportunities.
I'm saying before that, there was so many opportunities. But it's
in the apartment, absolutely.
It's that, what's that term? Not Munchausen. It's
it's
where you're so controlled. It's like the Elizabeth.
It's the name of an actual place. It's like
like
Berlin
the Elizabeth
syndrome or some shit.
The Elizabeth Smart chick, right?
Where you
that's
fall in love
her
with
name.
your captor.
No, not. I'm not talking about fall in love because that's not Munch. It's I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where you literally you could be walking down the street, but you are so scared of that person, you think that they have control over everything that you won't do anything.
Elizabeth
they
Smart.
Talked about it in the Elizabeth Smart thing of that. She wasn't in love with him, but just the same thing with Jesse. It's that he has so many chances to escape, but he's so beaten, so broken, and so scared that he can't do anything because he is so under control by Todd and the rest of the white supremacists.
Well, to be honest, I think it has a big Andrea and Brock have huge part to play in it because at this point they're both still alive, possibly.
We don't know if the chick's still alive.
We don't know yet.
But
wait, I stand corrected. What? We do. You could tell by the way he's grown out and stuff
that she's dead.
They shot him and he was still normal Jesse.
Yep, exactly.
It's only Brock.
Exactly.
So I think that's the biggest fear.
But no, because he could have went and got Brock and left. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but
like he can go grab Brock.
Yeah. Look, it's the overall fear of what Todd and his uncle Jack and all them can do. It's the overall fear. Absolutely.
For sure.
Yes.
No, definitely. Yeah. But I'm saying there's options around it is what I mean. Because I know that that's the logical conclusion that we're supposed to say. He has Brock. But so what are you gonna do? You're just gonna sit there and fucking cook meth for the rest of you know what I'm saying?
I know, because
you gotta make a choice.
But any other opportunity they had to break away in the show, he did.
Yes,
exactly. And this time he doesn't.
There you go.
I think that was the only conclusion I drew from that. But
so the flashbacks were dope with Todd. I liked it. And when he was singing, bro, in the car,
I was just gonna bring that
up. He was
up.
singing, and I go, all right, the camera's gonna pan over to Jesse, and he's just gonna be fucking sitting there looking in the rearview mirror. And they pan and they got everyone. He's not in there.
Right.
And you're like, Jesus Christ. They cut back to him. He's lying in the back of the... It looked like a hearse. It's not a hearse, but it had a dead body in the back.
Yeah.
It has the fucking hatchback thing. I'm like, oh,
Vince Gilligan.
Looks like a fucking hearse.
Yeah.
But I said, bro, this is such a prime example of Todd and how sociopathic he is.
Yeah.
About how he's being cool with Jesse the whole day, da-da-da. But when it comes to brass tacks and shit, he's like... No. He has to ride in the trunk like my captor with a dead body. You know, it's fine. No feelings to it whatsoever.
Zero.
Singing, just sitting there singing a fucking song, hand in the wind. You know,
what sociopath? Literally, what person does this? Only a sociopath. They're driving, singing. Imagine you had a dead body in your fucking El Camino.
I do.
Are you? Well, you look over into a truck. Are you doing the honk symbol with a
perfect example? Perfect example.
I love that they didn't honk.
No,
I just love that. It's just such a weird thing, but that's so Todd.
Yes, and that's why I love those flashbacks because it gave us more of a character that is complex and intriguing, even though he's evil. So
absolutely, dude.
And then
great breakdown.
Back in the apartment, Jesse's looking for the fucking Scottos, bro. You know,
Mikey.
And he's breaking down all this shit. And I'm thinking, I haven't watched Breaking Bad in a long time, right? And I'm going, I thought we were happy for Jesse because he got some money. But I could not remember. I go, wait, no. So wait, Walt just gave the 10 mil to thing, and then he shoots the white supremacist guy that had all the rest of the money, correct?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Jesse, there was no money in Jesse at the end, right?
The only money he had, he threw out the fucking window, and that's when he gets picked up by the DEA, and then everything goes south. So he has no money.
Okay. Yeah. No, but not in that. Yeah. I'm saying when he's driving away, right? In the last episode, no money.
Zero.
Okay.
Zero.
Okay. I'm making sure.
Just air and freedom, baby.
That's it. Okay. Cool. Making sure.
And El Camino now.
And he's looking for the fucking money all around the apartment. But how it was intercut with the flashbacks was amazing.
Dude.
Just amazing, man.
So good.
Yeah, in the books, and all of a sudden the hard cut, and all the books are empty on the floor, and he's
going,
dropping one. Yeah,
where's the fucking cash? Because
So
you're looking
good.
with him. You're going, what the fuck? Where's it?
So
but
good,
dude, how
man.
about that overhead bird's eye view of the apartment with him going through all those little compartments? Amazing.
I liked it, but the only reason I didn't like it is because it took me out of it, and I said, "Oh yeah, he's on a set."
That happens
No,
in movies,
I'm
though.
being
No,
serious.
that happens. I've
I'm
done
saying,
that. Yeah.
I'm saying that. No, it literally took me out of it because I'm looking at the overhead shot of like there's 6 different rooms, and I'm going, "Oh yeah, he's like cool shot, but yeah, he's on a
they're
set.
in a set.
He's
They
on a set."
built that whole fucking thing on a soundstage.
I'm like, he's on a set. I go, all right, fuck, man. But it was a cool shot. I'll give you that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It took you out of it the way Jesse Plemons' face took me out of it for being too chubby.
It didn't for me at all.
Yeah, it did for me. But it was still great. I got over it.
You gotta
Actually,
give
I'm
it,
not
dude.
over it.
What would you rather them not do this? See what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean, I'd rather them do this. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking let it slide, dude. For what though? Just for this?
Look,
a Netflix movie? Come on, man.
they could have done some de-aging, bro.
No.
That's the new tech,
Are
isn't
you
it?
fucking dude? We ripped it for that. It was so bad.
On kids, it's
It
just
wasn't even
terrible.
about the aging though. Anything was just the weight. That's it.
Yeah.
He's a younger looking man. He's probably like what, like 39, 40,
Probably,
42 maybe. I don't know.
For sure. It's fine. I'll move past it.
Yep. So we're in the
never will.
apartment, man. We're in the apartment. He's looking for the
Dude.
money, dude. Yep.
Yeah. You want to talk about misdirect?
Bro.
Yeah.
The only sentence I wrote down though was that entire, not the flashback. I said the entire apartment scene, fucking brilliant. Brilliant from the moment that you see the shadows walk by and they dude, from start to finish, one of the best scenes in the entire movie.
Absolutely.
One of the best scenes in the entire
dude,
movie.
Heart pounding. You're going,
amazing.
oh. And then look, I thought it was cops.
Of course.
Because it looks like cops.
But okay, so even before that though, I didn't think he was gonna find Jesse. So what I'm saying is
Oh,
that
right,
was
right,
one
right,
surprise too.
yes,
Jesse's hiding and they're looking. I'm going, yeah, there's no way. Because if they find him, he's not getting out of this. If they're
No.
cops, is what I'm
If
trying to say.
they're
And we
cops,
all
you're-
think they're cops at that point.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Here's another big reason why. Because the guy who's the character of Neil, who's in Righteous Gemstone, says, "Put it down, Pinkman." You're going, he's a cop because he knows Jesse Pinkman. Like he knows he's like a wanted fugitive.
Yeah. Oh no.
Played into it. Put it down, Pinkman. I'm
100%.
going, oh fuck.
Yeah, but even before that, when the other cop finds him and he's looking and and then all of a sudden it cuts and fucking all blackness and you just see the gun. He's like, "Be cool," or whatever he says, and I'm like,
I'm not here to kill cops.
so I go,
essentially,
yeah, no, like I said, I go, oh shit, so what's gonna happen
what's
now?
gonna
I go,
happen?
so that's what I mean, the bamboozlement
Yeah.
of Breaking Bad. That's just a perfect example of it.
Yeah.
It's just, oh shit, he did find him.
Yep.
I would have bet my life that no, he's gonna hide. He might move here and like run around, whatever. But
Right.
they are not finding him because if they find him, he's fucked.
Yeah, how many times have they done that in the show?
Oh yeah,
How does the person that you care for get out of the situation?
for sure.
Yeah.
And then they fucking he has him and there's a standoff, which is fucking fantastic. Like you said, he's like, Pinkman, drop it, da.
Yeah.
And even at that point, I'm going, either he kills cops, he kills 2 cops,
Yeah.
right? Or he gets caught and then wait, we're going back to a jail. Like, no, this is
know.
fucking weird. And then the even bigger bamboozle, Jesse puts up his guns like that, and I go, he's giving up.
surrendering.
I go, what? So I go, wait, we're gonna go to a jail. What the fuck? Da. And then they tackle him and they do the thing. I'm like, oh shit. Mikey said, they're not cops. Vince Gilligan,
Amazing
bro,
job.
you had me, man. You fucking had me so much.
I found out when Jesse found out. When they go to tie, I'm going, there's no cops. Oh, they're not cops.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, the guy from Righteous Gemstones,
Yeah.
first of all, fantastic actor.
Amazing job.
Even in Righteous Gemstones, he's amazing.
He's so good.
But in this, I'm like, yo, this dude can act.
Oh, yeah.
But yo, what was I gonna say? He wasn't in the series, right? At all.
0.
Okay, cool.
And
Because
that's what kind of threw me off and I'm going,
okay, good. Because then they
new.
show the quick welding thing,
Yeah.
and I go, whoa, did I miss something?
And
I
you're
go, do I Google? I go, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
and
wait.
Mike, I'll bet my bottom dollar right now you've never seen Candy's welding in
Yes.
the show. And
Okay,
you never
cool,
have.
cool.
It,
'Cause
no,
I was-
it made my heart hurt for a second. I'm going, what am I forgetting here?
I know,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah,
thought,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I'm like, what? Wait, welding? I'm going, do I text pass?
know.
Like, bro, who's this welding motherfucker? I go, no, I'm gonna
First,
wait.
I was getting confused with the pesticide company that they took over. I go,
No,
is that the guy
okay,
from the
yeah.
Okay, welding, totally different.
Yes.
New character, but great
yep.
actor. The
But
guy's
that-
amazing.
That's a good way that Vince Gilligan did it, where he's introducing old characters, but they're really new characters.
Dude, it
So-
makes sense.
So, like, holy shit! Like,
Oh, the guy
yeah,
who built my cage?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
that's him.
Yep.
Perfect.
amazing, just an amazing way to introduce new characters, but they're not new; they're old characters.
they're involved.
Fantastic. Just link it back to the show.
He's genius. Vince Gilligan's genius.
Yeah, so then with the old guy, blah, 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 great scene. And then they realize, okay, we're going to split the money.
Yeah.
Great dialogue about how that went
Yeah.
down, because even when he put the gun to Jesse's head, I said, oh, that's Jesse's gun, right? I go, it's not loaded. That's because Jesse's being hard as fuck. Like, the gun's he's like, I'm gonna take whatever, and he's not saying anything. I'm going, it must
kill you.
It must not be loaded.
Yeah.
But then no, he gets out of it with the dialogue.
Right.
He's like, hey, you shoot me, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's this whole thing about
genius dialogue.
Look, you kill me, you're just as fucked as I am right now. And it was a great little monologue from Jesse,
and it's believable.
Totally.
So you're like, if I was in either of their shoes, I would have done the same thing.
100%.
Yep.
Just like almost like a honor amongst thieves. Like, you're right. You know what? We'll take the cash and get the fuck out.
Yep.
We're
and
both leaving here.
That's why I love that scene, because we talked about this on the other podcast too, about how a lot of times in movies, when it comes to either money or like winning or stealing something, they don't get away with it. So if someone finds like 20 grand in like a movie or a show, they always wind up like giving it back, or they can't. It was so satisfying to see Jesse have that money and then walk out of that building with the money, and Jesse gets I'm like, dude, for me personally, I always like that in movies and TV.
Totally.
When our main character, whether good or bad, if it's an anti-hero or just a regular hero, as long as we're rooting for them, if they get away with the money or they get away with the crime, whatever it is, when 9 times out of 10 they would be getting caught, or they would give the money back, or they wouldn't get the money, whatever the fuck it is. Breaking Bad, nope. Of course they're gonna get the money. It's great. I loved it.
Scot-free, dude.
I loved it.
Scotch-free or scot-free?
Scot-free. My middle name is Scott. I know every use of Scott.
Yeah, tell them your last name. But yeah, scot-free. I know. I don't. And then they just walk out. You're right. There is a very satisfying feeling, because it never happens in film and TV. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So anyway, after that, that's when you get the realization through Jesse. Oh, this is the motherfucker that built my cage.
No, not yet. See, that's the problem.
Well, that's when they walked out. What are you talking about?
No, because they just show you see the welding and he gets the thing, and they just show like a couple sparks.
Stand corrected.
And then no, you don't get it till 50 minutes later.
Yeah, stand corrected.
Okay,
you only see the sparks.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like,
and I'm
you
like,
don't remember me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going, none of us do.
I know. That's what I'm freaking out. I'm going, wait, I don't remember you at all. And you're a new actor.
Yeah,
like, you weren't acting 7 years ago, so you wouldn't have been on the show. I'm like, what the fuck,
Very
dude?
good point.
Yeah.
I know, he's hot right now. This guy's on fire, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So
and then,
it was, sorry, go ahead.
No, and then then we get to the, gets away with the money. And then he shows up. He's going through the yellow pages, and you see a bunch of vacuum cleaning things crossed off, and I'm going, what the fuck? Do I miss a vac? Like, what the fuck? I didn't realize. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, forgot.
Dude, I haven't watched the show in a long time.
I get it.
So then I realized, but then right when you walked in, you see the actor, then I'm like, oh my god, this is the guy that he bailed on when exactly. So
Now got Walter to Maine,
but not Jesse. And I always remember that shot of when Jesse's waiting on the street. You know what I'm saying?
fiddling
and then,
through his shit. Going,
oh, dude,
and just the tension's rising. You're going, what is he looking at?
I know,
the rice
man.
in, and then he's like,
yeah. It's so
yeah.
good. So anyway, that whole interaction with do you know his name or no?
Yeah, it's Robert Forster.
In the show, his name's Robert Forster?
No, his name's Ed.
I don't care about his
actor's
acting name. Fuck.
Dude, you know what just happened with him?
What?
Dude.
Died?
Yesterday.
What?
He died on the premiere of this show. The Breaking Bad cast put things out on Twitter.
Shut
and stuff.
the fuck up.
How crazy is that? Yeah, he was in Jackie Brown. Everyone knows that guy's
Dude,
face.
he's in fucking
a million things.
Me, Myself, and Irene. I just watched him in.
That's right.
Dude, he's in a bunch of shit.
Dies yesterday. How crazy is that, dude?
Well, hey man, rest in peace to Robert Forster. I actually do care about his real name. Holy shit, I'm so sorry.
And
Fuck,
he did an
man.
amazing job in the series and the movie.
So good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a testament to him because he killed it in that role. I'm assuming his last acting role.
It was confirmed. Yeah.
Okay, so it's his last acting role.
Amazing job.
But the dialogue and the back and forth and that entire scene was so compelling to me. Just on the fuck, you're like, this guy is willing to give up almost $250,000 right on the table in cash just to get away and clear his name. Like, oh my God, a lot of people would do what the guy said. Just say, take the money, lay low, and fucking go.
You're a young kid. This will last you a while.
But he knows that, this is his
knows
only
the
option.
only way is to get fake everything, a new start. It's exactly what
literally
Mike talked about with him. Dude.
Exactly.
Going to Alaska.
Yep, of course. Well, you knew he was going to end up in Alaska, right? Once he said Alaska, all right, we're going to get a little chill, guys. It's going to get a little cold.
But I love how it's reminiscent of Maine, though, right? Because you're like, oh, Walter White, cold, Maine.
Snow. Did he die? We don't know. We're not talking about that.
He's dead. We actually just found out not too long before that he did die.
Okay.
In the radio, when he's listening to the news.
Well, we all fucking knew it.
No, of course it was like 99.9% that he was
dead. To you? Fuck,
No,
man.
he was dead, dude. He was dead.
That was a cool scene when he found out that
Yeah.
Walter died. The music starts going. I'm like, all right,
And they cut
cool,
right to
man.
it. The
I like
dollar's down today.
Yeah,
And you're like,
that
oh,
was
shit, it's
great.
all over, dude.
But that vacuum scene was phenomenal. I just thought the dialogue
Absolutely.
back and forth and what's gonna happen. I'm like, yo, is he gonna take? Is he gonna get him out? Like, what the fuck? And you knew he called the cops, right? Really?
100%.
Okay,
I go,
yeah,
that fucking
yeah,
cop car's
yeah.
gonna roll up. It's gonna be funny. They
Yep.
had a couple comedic like pauses in this.
Yeah,
in the
dude.
movie, yeah.
And
Old Joe.
especially when you go right in that scene, right after the cop thing, he runs away. He goes, "Take your money," and then he runs back and grabs the thing. So
Yeah.
there, it was a little humor.
So Vince Gilly.
know?
Oh, I gotta love
Yeah,
him.
man.
Look, honor among thieves still, right? Because even
Yes.
Robert Forster's character Ed, he's still a thief. I mean, he's a
He's a
good
crook.
guy.
He's a crook.
though. He's
Yep.
a crook. But hey, look, I know you have 248,
Yep.
whatever.
200. Yeah, he needs 1,800. Yep.
18. This is 200 and almost 50 grand. No, I need the 1,800.
But I feel like even when they first introduced him in the show, he was very like that, where everything needed to
Has to
be
be.
right to a T at this time with this amount, right?
Saul even says to Jesse, there are no second chances with this
There
guy.
you go. There you go.
So
Yep.
it's
So you're right.
understandable that he is breaking his ball. You owe me
Yep.
from the last one, and I need the money now.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
It's
he
gotta be
runs
tight.
away, and then, but what was dope is when the cops walk in and he gives a description. He's like, you know, he was young, white. I go, oh, he's gonna fucking nope, 6'5", tattoo of a large insect. I go, this guy is amazing.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's
a good
amazing.
guy. Just
He's
like
amazing.
Jesse's a good guy.
No, yeah, but he could have ratted on Jesse, is what I'm trying to say. So, and
110%.
it wouldn't have hurt him at all unless Jesse would have turned him in. Didn't
Yeah.
think about that until right now.
Yeah.
So maybe he was being kind of like,
yeah, that's a good
selfish,
point.
like, a little self-preservation
Yeah,
right there.
a little.
Because if he turns Jesse and Jesse be like, oh, well, yeah, all right, cool. There's this guy who I was going to pay fucking 250 grand to make me disappear.
Like, Walter White, he got rid of him too, I'm assuming.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
who else? Saul Goodman, I think I know where he is.
Yeah,
We'll help
yeah.
you pinpoint him down.
Who did they, side note, who did they kill? Who did Mike and them kill? Like, you remember where the flashback was at the beginning of this? Who did they kill by that water? Mike? Does Mike die by that water?
So what happens is, and
forgot.
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Someone dies.
Well, what happens is that's a very similar setup to where Mike does die
Yeah.
when Walt meets him. But I don't remember
That's
it being
definitely where Mike dies.
I don't know, man, because the only thing that
That's
only
why they
threw me,
said it there.
No,
That's
I know,
awesome.
But the only thing that threw me off was that shot of the mountains because you don't get that in Breaking
But that
Bad.
fucking tree, dude.
100%. Where the
my-
cars are parked, they go,
Yeah.
replace Jesse's car with Walt's, and it's the same spot. So
Okay, because it's
it
Walt
might-
and Mike when
Yes.
Mike dies.
Yeah.
He shoots him.
Yep. In a very
So
similar
why can't
area.
it be the same
It
spot
could be.
though? That's what I'm saying.
It
I
could
think
be.
it's cool. I think it is the same spot, and that's why they
I
did the
hope it is.
flashback there.
I hope it is.
Because the opening flashback's very like Mike being he's not a soft guy at all, but he has these little
Mike does die
spurts
by
of
the water?
like he has these spurts of like being nice and helpful. Other
Especially
than
with
that,
Jesse.
Yeah.
I mean, their relationship's great. Hey, kid. He always calls
Of
him
course.
kid.
Well, Saul too now in Better Call Saul. Like he has a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
soft
yeah.
spots for him.
A
Yeah.
lot of soft spots.
Yeah, a lot of
man.
soft
Good point.
spots. Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm here to believe, and I'm going to concur. I hope it's the same
Come
spot.
on, man. It's gotta
Yeah.
be, bro.
I mean, Vince Gilly, where else would he put them?
No question.
Not in the spot Mike dies
Yep.
in the past, in the future, whatever.
So now we get into the.
Well, he needs the $1,800, Mikey.
I was gonna say, yeah. Now we get into like the, I guess, actiony scene, if you
Yeah.
want to say it right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
it was the
Well,
what?
he's got to go to his parents' house.
No. I'm saying
oh.
building up
Yes,
to
yes,
like
yes,
this
yes,
is
yes,
where he does that. You know?
Probably the most actiony scene
Exactly.
of the
That's
movie.
what I'm saying. Yeah. But he sneaks into his parents' house, which was kind of cliche, and
For sure.
but it makes the cops follow him and da da da. I get it. Cool.
Just to get two guns, man.
But I was like, is he gonna steal money
I
from his
know.
parents? Go, what a scumbag.
I know.
But no, he just takes the guns, man.
But also,
That's
they've
fine.
always turned their fucking back on
Yeah,
him.
even on the
series.
fucking news, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Turn-
anything you'd like to say to your
How
son?
about, we love you.
How about even we want to know where you are.
And we hope you're safe.
That's it, dude. They're
Turn
like, no,
yourself in.
turn yourself in, you dumb son.
They've always been a bunch of fucks.
God damn.
But whatever. He takes their two guns, which are like almost like
Well,
antiques.
yeah, and it's funny because at first he picks up like the little 22, like the little hooker gun.
Yeah.
And
Prostitute gun.
and he picks it up. And you're like, oh, okay, he's not. He has a little, and then he picks up the bigger one.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, he's gonna take the bigger one. It just cuts. They don't show him take the two guns. It just cuts.
Point.
And so that's why they tried to be a little surprising in this, action scene later.
Back at Candies.
Yeah,
We're at
exactly.
Candies, bro.
Yep.
Where all the candies coming out.
That's
if you know
it.
what I'm saying.
So his plan, I guess at first, was to go in there and just ask for the money
Sure.
and say, guys, listen, and which makes sense for Jesse's character.
Yes.
He's not a powerful, diabolical, cold-blooded killer.
He's not Walter White.
He's not. He's not Walter White.
Yeah.
And he's not as smart as Walter White either.
No.
So he's going in there being honest, and which a lot of the times he is on the show. Right?
Absolutely.
You know?
If there's anything he is, it's always honest about his feelings. He hates the thought of having to do any harm to someone. And the times he did, he showed his emotion afterward.
100%.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, yeah, he's going in there to ask, but it's believable.
Oh my
It's believable
God.
that Jesse, well, how come I can't think of his last name? Jesse
Pinkman.
Pinkman goes in there and would ask, say, guys, listen, I'm in a tough spot. Just give me the $1,800.
And I
you know?
walk out, and you'll never see me again.
Yeah.
And it's almost like he knows it's not going to work.
Yeah, and that's why he comes in with a backup plan. But I feel like his first plan was to just ask for it.
Hey, if they give it to me, cool, I'm out.
Yeah, he's out.
$1,800.
That's it. He was so desperate just to get that $1,800.
Yeah.
But it was so great because when Jesse walked, they had the hookers and the hookers leave or whatever, or dancers. The hookers leave, and then it's a shot inside, and the 5 guys are sitting around. The camera is on our main guy. What's his name? The guy from
Neil. In the show's Neil.
Yep. Neil. Camera's on Neil. Blows some coke. Passes it to the other dude. The camera kind of follows the plate. Goes to just another side character. Sniffs it. And then right when the guy sniffs it, the guy looks up that way, and the camera starts panning. As it goes to the second guy kind of looks up. Very subtle.
Yes.
Then goes to the third guy. The third guy kind of makes a weird thing. Then our other guy, the redheaded dude, looks up and he's like, oh shit. And then it goes back to Neil. And I go, bro, it wasn't blatant where they were like standing up like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It was these small little that maybe a lot of people didn't pick up on. Like right when the dude does the coke, all he does is just kind of go like that. And the camera's moving that way, so you're not focused on that person. Just a subtle, creative way to film that scene of Jesse coming in.
Right.
Loved it.
It's like that little domino effect of every next person's looking up, and it's quiet, and you're going, oh, I bet it's Jesse.
Yeah, of course.
It is Jesse.
Yeah.
And there is Jesse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We knew it was Jesse. I'm just saying, it's just you didn't know that it was Jesse walk, because it's a weird way to film someone walk into a room without filming them, is what I'm trying to say. It's all just subtle reactions. Yeah. Then he comes in, asks them, blah, 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 and Neil stands up, bro. Trying to get a little big for his britches, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? I got all my money in the top drawer over there. Why don't you say we could do this all, old West style, or the fuck he says. And they're going to have themselves a nice little duel, like the kids used to say back in the day, Mikey.
Yep.
Pow, pow, winner leaves.
Yep.
Did you know he had the second gun?
I mean, I don't even know if I was really thinking about it at that time. To tell you the truth.
Was not.
I don't think I even thought about if he had that second gun or not.
Not at all. Because, and I didn't even notice, and I think you got to give credit to Vince Gilligan. I don't even think you noticed his second hand in the pocket.
Oh, I knew his hand was in, because when he walks in, both of his hands are in his pocket.
Okay.
And then right with the duel and stuff is when he goes like that. So I knew he had a hand in a pocket, but I was not thinking, oh, he has a gun in the pocket. No way, not at all.
He has the prostitute gun in his other pocket. Wasn't even thinking it.
And then,
it's a shocker.
Great. And what I loved about that scene is as the other 4 friends are realizing that they're about to have a duel, the dude with the coke tray never puts it down.
Just keeps it level the entire time.
He's just holding it, and it doesn't drop until the guy gets shot. Right. And that's when it kind of spills over. I go, I did a lot of cocaine in my life, guys. We are clean now. 2 Dope So Fiends, Fiends watch, whatever you want to say. But I've done a lot of cocaine in my life, and that makes sense. Totally. That if you have a tray of cocaine and you're going to hold on to that shit until the last second.
Yeah, dude, it's liquid, or it's actually not liquid.
Oh, it's liquid, guys. It's liquid, liquid
courage. Gold. Yeah, liquid courage. But yeah, someone comes in, dude, you're going, oh shit. Me back in the day, I'm gonna try to get a little, just before that. Okay, I'll put, you're gonna try to get a little bump ski, you know what I'm saying, dude?
You're not gonna drop it, is what I'm trying to
100%.
He's holding on to that shit. He just did a bump. Yeah. He's holding on to that shit the entire time.
Never goes down.
So good. Just, you don't have to do that, Vince, right. And it's great that you do.
Nice little shootout, though, more than just, obviously, amongst the 2 of them, because he kills Neil, cool, but now you gotta deal with 4 other guys.
Yep.
And it was just cool action, man. It was just really up close, grab the gun, Jesse running, firing back, finally gets a shot off with the 22 and kills Craig, too.
Yep,
the other 3 guys are not going to fuck around.
Takes their license, says, hey, man, fucking see you later. But my question is, he grabs 1 bag of money. He doesn't grab the other bag of money.
Yeah. Doesn't.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did. And I'm just going, ooh, okay.
Why did he only grab 1 bag? Because when they first show him get there, he looks through the window. Don't you see the one of the bags on the counter?
I thought that was them on the counter.
Right, exactly. Yep. So we have to assume that maybe that was the other guy's split, and then this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Only taking one.
It's just he only grabbed 1 bag. I don't know why. I mean,
he only needs 18, but it's like, hey, Jesse, just take it all.
But he didn't take it all. That's what I'm saying.
Take it all. Please take it all.
Yeah,
just do it.
But
take it all.
It's not. He didn't take 18. He takes half of.
Let's just
we're
say
assuming
it's
is. Well, no, they said it was about $1 million.
So then Jesse
You're
had
assuming
a third.
It's about $250,000 to $300,000 each.
Yeah, and he only takes $1
each. Yeah, exactly. So
take it all.
I was just like, why didn't take the? But whatever.
Hey,
besides
look,
the point,
we'll move past it. Unfortunately.
Yep. And then we get to the flashback.
Yeah, right when that's right. He blows that fucking place up because fuck candies, dude.
So there we go.
Yeah,
that's the trailer shot.
Oh, dude,
that's the trailer shot, Mikey.
Yep, I'm with you.
That happened, and I go, he didn't need to do that.
No.
Doesn't make sense. He's going on the run. It's not like he needs to cover his tracks or anything like that.
If you want to like cover things up, how about don't blow that place up because everyone's going to be like, oh, actually,
no. I was saying I see why he blows the place up to get rid of the bodies and the fingerprints and all that shit. But I'm saying he's going on the run and changing his name and changing everything.
You don't need to.
It doesn't matter. I go, they just shot that for the trailer.
Good point.
It's
that's
just
a trailer.
It's the classic shot of it's in the background and he's walking away and it blows up. I go, all right, man, I'll give you one. You know, I'll let you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Vince is like, hey man, we need a thing blown up behind Jesse for one of these, man.
Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah, we'll
totally fine.
But then the flashback.
Man. Then the flashback in the diner.
Let's talk about it and how I was a little disappointed about something. So
I was gonna say I love even before they get to the diner and they show Jesse in the room talking, and that's I don't know if that was an exact shot, but that scene is in the show when he's in the robe and in the hotel room, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he's on the phone talking with James.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is in there a scene where he's in a robe in a hotel room in the show?
Looks very familiar.
But
I have not confirmed it.
You don't know 100%?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that is, though.
Yeah, because I feel like I've seen Jesse in that white robe in a hotel room.
Ooh, actually, no, Mikey?
Yeah.
It can't be.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Not for that time, because that whole scene is supposed to take place. Remember that awesome scene? I forget the name of the episode where they are in the Winnebago and it breaks down.
Yep.
And they almost die, and Walt's almost dying because
of course.
He's sick. Okay. That's supposed to take place. This scene was right after that.
Okay.
So they don't ever show them. They show them from the desert to dropping Walt off at the airport. He's supposed to pretend that he's at the airport.
No, because I'm saying in the hotel is all before that.
No, the hotel's after. They never go to a hotel.
No,
in the show.
No, stop. I'm telling you that when in this flashback, they show them walk out before diner, before they get or before anything.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they have been at a hotel before that? Is what I'm trying to say.
Because in the show they never go to one.
So okay, so you know that they're never in a hotel.
Well, that's
ever.
what I just said. I go, you know what? It can't be from the show because they never
no, you
go
just
to
said
the
it can't be. It can't be from that timeline.
Mikey,
is what I'm
I
trying
know
to
where
say.
Jesse Pinkman's in a robe.
What?
Rehab. 100%. It's when Walt goes to visit him. He's wearing the white robe by the pool.
Is that what it is?
110%.
Hey man, you're the fucking guy, so
Thanks,
I'm not going to argue with you. I just know I've seen him in a fucking white robe.
It's at
dude.
rehab.
So it's at rehab.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and good call on the robe.
Well, I'm saying because I saw him in a robe. I go, dude,
Yeah.
he's been in a fucking robe, like happy or whatever. So
they must have filmed that for the movie.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely filmed the movie because it's big.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if they were like. But anyway, when they come out of the hotel room and they're walking down the first time you see Walter White, dude, just a big smile on my fucking face.
Yeah.
I'm going, thank God. Because if they didn't get him back for this, it just would have knocked it down a peg in my book.
I appreciate the fuck out of Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
We all do coming back for this scene.
Wait,
Mikey,
but stop. Before you say it, I'm saying, did you like when
Absolutely.
Okay,
Oh my
when they're
God.
walking down the hallway. I'm saying,
dude,
right?
who's coming out of the, oh my God.
Okay, I'm making sure. You didn't like say if you loved it. Okay,
dude,
okay,
of course. How could
okay.
I not? And I'm glad they only used him for a few minutes.
Yes.
Thank God. It was just a nice little.
Okay, sorry. Get to your thing. I didn't want to take from you.
Man,
I know.
I'm a stickler.
I know, man.
I'm a stickler.
Hated it.
I hated it. The fucking bald
Hated
cap.
it, dude. Hated
because
it
was so
and it
noticeable.
Wasn't, yeah, but it wasn't a ball. It was a ball cap mixed with CGI.
Think so?
Dude, 1,000%.
Yeah.
You can even notice, and I've learned this from the Corridor Crew, those guys. Look at the edge of the head, and it's a little fuzzed out.
Yeah.
It's just a little overexposed around his head. That's why I think the sun was kind of behind him and the window was there.
Yeah.
Because it hides CGI.
Yeah.
So, dude, it was 1,000% a bald cap mixed with CGI.
See, here's the problem with the bald cap in this situation, Mikey. We have 45 episodes of Walter White looking
Bald.
like Walter White we know.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, it's the same thing when you threw Jesse Plemons out there
Yep.
or Jesse playing himself 6 years ago in that same diner scene. You're going, he's just a little bit bigger. It's fine. But I'm so used to seeing these two people on screen. You know that the head is off.
The head was more round and went like that. Yep, 100%. But I'm telling you, there was CGI mixed in there.
Okay,
with
I
the
believe
little.
it.
Dude, you think a show like this in Netflix are going to just put a bald cap on him and just use some things?
No, you
and-
got to soften up the
There's
edges.
no
Yeah,
way,
yeah, yeah.
dude. And with the little, they put little. He's not even as bald as he is in the show.
I know.
They did that to add detail to it. I'm telling you, I would bet my life that is bald cap mixed with CGI.
I think they
1,000%. It might be. It might have been a green bald cap. I'm telling
God.
you, it could have
Because
been a
something was
green
just
bald
off
cap.
about it.
Go back and watch it and tell me if you don't think that is CGI.
Okay, I'll take a look
Obviously,
again.
because
Yeah.
obviously you can't just not wear a ball cap and put CGI. Something has to be over it. But it was definitely noticeable.
It's so
Why not put a
noticeable.
fucking hat on him? But he didn't have the Heisenberg hat, so
Did
you know,
not have the
that's-
Heisenberg at the
that's-
time.
that's
See,
the
that
thing.
sucks. And you know what? I
Yeah,
think
man.
for continuity is that reason why they had the little hairs. It's because they're out in the they were in the Winnie for 2 days.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
but if okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
go back and watch that episode and see if his hair was like that. Which I assume they did. Like,
point.
how could they not?
Oh.
The makers had to go back and say, all right, what did his hair look like then?
They went back to
yeah.
the episode.
Yep, exactly.
But Aaron Paul, you got to give it to him for being Jesse.
Okay, dude, I was just gonna say that. I was gonna go in that fucking diner scene. Just the fact that he goes back to season 1 or 2 Jesse, and yo, he's totally different. And I go, that's acting. I go, that is exactly what acting is. It's the same character, just in a space of 5 years. And how was he here? And how was he here? And he talks differently. He acts differently. He looks differently.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is different about Jesse in that diner scene. Could not have done a better job.
Over the top, right? Here's some money to keep the pitcher. We're
Tweaking,
dehydrated.
like just
yeah.
to eat, and it's just like, oh, come on, man. So, dude, it was
He's
so
okay.
different.
Yeah.
So different from what we saw the prior hour and 40 minutes.
Yes.
Like, so different. And
Totally.
that was awesome. I love how they threw that scene in there.
Yeah,
Because I felt like it was
nice.
important.
It was so important to just
Yeah.
get him back in there because at this point, Mikey, right, hour 40, I'm going, oh, we're wrapping up soon. I wonder if there's going to be a Walter White scene.
Yeah.
Boom. Here walks the man.
If you asked me, I would have been like 50-50. I would have been like,
Same.
I don't know.
I had
It's
no clue.
Jesse's story. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you know what Sister Jen told me because she loves pop culture, Mikey. Who doesn't?
Okay.
But on the set, when they shot for those 2 days, because Bryan
yep.
Cranston
It was
there
2
for 2
days?
days.
Okay,
2 days,
cool.
They only used crew and friends and family of the crew because they were so nervous that it was going to get leaked. Because, dude, there was pretty much no leakage. Airtight.
Unlike past his diapers. Boom. Come on,
my
that was
butt.
good.
Airtight.
Come on, that was
Never
good.
airtight.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. They
Pretty
had
cool,
to keep
right?
it like super secret.
Super. But he said in an interview, I believe that came out yesterday, that yes, Brian came. So it's like when you know it's going to get released on the day of, who
Yesterday,
cares,
it's
dude?
Fine,
It's
bro.
fine,
It's
man.
Fine. So
Yeah.
I love the flashback. I thought
Yeah.
it was cool. I thought it was, and a lot of the time they fight during the series, right? They're always arguing and fighting during the series. And this time it was like a heartfelt moment between them.
Pleasant. Jesse's grandmother died from cancer, so he knew how to take care of Walt. They talk about that in the episode actually out in the field. So it's just showing that relationship where they're not at that point yet, where they're not crazy fucking murderers.
Well, I look at I think it's more of Walter caring for Jesse.
100%.
In that, obviously, he gets
Yes.
up and like does the coughing, but that's
Yeah.
stupid. I'm saying like it's more Walt talking to Jesse. What about
Like
your
a son.
future, man? Yeah, exactly. And that's not exactly what their relationship was throughout the
No.
series. It gets very volatile, very fucking, just
even though
crazy.
he treated Jesse and loved him you can argue that he loved him more as a son than Junior.
Yeah, well, he loved Junior differently.
Loved
but
Junior
yeah,
differently, but he's like, come on, start walking, kid.
Yep,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly.
But to see that,
I met him, by the way, too, guys.
Yeah, you did.
Just
RJ
so you know.
Mitty.
That's his name, and he's not as bad as he is on the show when it comes to his
Plays it up.
condition. You know what I'm saying? Plays it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go.
No, I was just gonna say that's it. It was a great scene. It showed them caring for one another. We're so used to seeing them
For sure.
yelling and
For
shit.
sure.
So it was a great calming scene, and then it's just over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we get to the last couple minutes
Mm-hmm.
where he is in Alaska.
Yeah.
And the guy going over all the shit, testing him, Social Security backwards, you
Yeah.
know, where's your fucking dad born? What was your dad's second to last job?
Right.
Like all this awesome shit. And Jesse's driving away, but before he gives him a note that's addressed to Brock, at first I thought it was going to be his parents for some reason. You know what
kinda
I'm
know
saying?
what you
I don't know
mean.
why
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
laughing at me. That's weird, dude. It's
not.
Don't laugh at me.
I did.
It's weird.
But yeah, I thought it was gonna be the parents too. All of a sudden, Brock still loves the kid, dude.
Don't laugh, dude. People don't like it.
I think you don't like it.
No, it's a serious thing about his parents. I'm saying it's not funny, dude.
I thought it was that because
that's what
I
I'm trying
laughed
to
because I
say.
thought it was them too.
Yep.
People do that all the time.
Problems, dude. Third world
Sociopath.
problems. You know what I'm saying?
are Todd.
Third world. Who's Todd? Which one's Todd? Oh, the murderer, dude. Dude, would I ever kill my cleaning lady, bro? Never.
Did you touch my fucking? Did you touch my Jon Snow sword?
I actually don't need a cleaning lady. My shit is always so clean.
Yeah, but you would kill a cleaning lady
Would never, dude. Stop.
if she murdered me.
Yeah. For
Thanks,
sure.
man.
I'm just throwing.
Give
it
me
out there,
one
man.
for the road,
Yep,
but don't say
fucking touch
anything.
me,
All right,
dude.
get away.
All right, cool. So yeah.
this the
Brock,
final.
let her
yeah.
Brock, and then he's
Yeah.
fucking driving away.
Yeah.
But, dude, I gotta say, that last flashback with the I don't know her name. You probably know her name.
Oh, with Jane.
Jane. There you go. It felt so weird and out of place for me, especially after seeing the letter to Brock, which immediately makes you think of Andrea.
Andrea, yeah.
Which immediately makes you think of Andrea. And then all of a sudden they do a hard cut back to him talking to fucking Jane. I'm going, what? Might have been my biggest disappointment, awkward moment of the entire movie.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
agree. Because you know what would have been great? And they have footage for it.
Okay. Oh, they have footage for it.
Arm around Brock real quick.
Dude.
When he's sitting down with Andrea.
A Brock
arm
one,
around.
that's it. Even no dialogue.
Sure.
Just maybe flashing back and
They
forth.
play video games all the time, so maybe
dude,
he's like doing a thing, and then
that's
you're
it.
going, oh, dude, I
That's
got
it.
goosebumps thinking about it. Oh my
Why?
God. I really
Like,
did.
it was a stupid quote of like, oh, I wish I didn't take my own advice of letting the universe take me wherever. Just stop. They wanted to get what's her name back in it.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
And I know you love her.
Fucking
I know that
hate
played
her.
into it too. But it was just a
Oh
weird
my
thing to do
God.
after Walt's flashback.
Yeah, it was, and that's not from the show, right?
The one that they did?
Flashback, yeah.
No.
So it's like you created this stupid flashback.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt really, really out of place for me and really like melodramatic. Of like, I don't know. I just didn't like it.
There's a lot of opportunities they could have used old real footage, and they didn't.
But okay, I'm with them on that because it would have showed the differences of how they look. So I agree with not doing that.
Yeah, no, good point.
See what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if they show Jesse or whatever, you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, bro, this dude's gained 30 pounds and
Yeah.
you know he's a lot cooler now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
totally cooler.
A lot cooler now, guys.
But show the Brock one. It would have been cool.
Oh fuck yeah!
That would
dude.
have been
Oh
cool.
no, they do show Brock in them, don't they?
No, I'm sorry. Like Jesse with Brock. is what I
Oh,
meant.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
But
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
they show him?
Yeah,
Really
they
quick?
showed him real quick.
like on the
Absolutely.
on the stoop, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, they show them in the picture.
Oh, the picture.
Yeah,
that's
that's what
what
it
I'm
is.
thinking of.
The
Are they on the
picture-
stoop in the picture?
Yeah, I think they're coming out the house.
Coming out the house.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go. Okay,
that's
cool,
one,
cool,
the
cool.
infamous one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and it was during the fucking
The test.
the
of
test of the thing.
The
yeah.
Fishers and the whatevers.
Fishers and the Whisters. You know what
They
I'm
had to
saying?
bring that guy
Yeah.
back because that guy's great.
He's awesome.
He's in everything now.
He's great.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
He's a
Man,
great
plays a good
skinhead.
Nazi. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't
exactly.
show Jack is enough with him, dude. He had his. I love the characters they
No,
chose to bring back, dude.
Yeah, but I feel like that Jack, and that was a big, you know, kind of, I don't even know what the word, like it was a gripe with me on the show, is that his casting. I
didn't like
love
Jack?
it. I felt like you could have got a more like, he didn't strike me as white supremacist leader.
All
He
right.
just didn't. He just didn't.
Okay.
The other guy is way better. He could have played fucking
he
Jack.
could have been Jack.
I don't know. Jack didn't scare me. He didn't. I
I
don't
like
know.
his demeanor, but
I just
know
thought
what you
he
mean.
was a little weak and plain.
Yeah.
He didn't stand out. Like get someone a little more vicious. That was a big casting problem with the show that I had.
Oh shit!
Especially for it to come like right at the, for you know
He's
him to be such a
huge.
big part of the
Yes.
last season. So yeah,
Absolutely. I never saw that with him. I guess
everybody's
I
got
did,
different folks for different strokes.
different strokes and different pokes.
You know what I mean? So what else, man? That's all my notes. So what else?
Dude.
What else you living with?
I'm the only thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
and
give
I
me
was
your
super harsh.
neggies, dude. Give me your neggies.
No,
bro.
here's my only neggy.
Okay.
There were a few times where you definitely felt the pacing. I know that comes up a lot when we talk about pacing. We talk
okay.
about the show.
few examples, Michael.
Sure, I would even say that, you know, when he is, there are times when I love everything he does with Todd.
Okay.
I think there's times where that kind of felt a little slow too, though.
Ooh, so maybe you're with some of the people. See, because I totally disagree.
I liked it. No, I dug all of it.
No,
but I'm sitting
no,
there
no, I
going
don't-
pacing, and I'm going.
I'm just saying,
This
see, I
movie is
love-
2 hours and 2 minutes.
I loved it though.
Yeah.
I love the scenes with him. If we're talking pacing, maybe I would say a lot of things could have been trimmed a little bit, like
sure.
him waiting outside to go into Candy's. There was a lot of like, dude, you
Oh,
could
yes.
have literally.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't even need the girls
You
at
do,
all.
You never
That
needed
whole
them.
girls and then pulling in, you can cut 8 minutes out of the entire
yeah.
thing and have all that gone. And
15
Jesse
minutes.
just goes up and just waits really quick and then goes in.
They're
you
in
don't
there
need
counting
that.
money or something. You have them roll in.
Done.
Sure.
Like you don't. So I agree, but the Todd thing I disagree because
the lady
I love the Todd
buying
things.
the vacuum.
There you go. There you go. There you
Good
go.
2 minutes of them talking
Yep.
about different versions.
Yep.
and
No,
stuff.
there
Come on.
were, and that's why I
little
asked for
slivers.
examples because I wanted to. Because there were times where I was like, okay, like this could be cut a little bit,
Little
but then it
slivvies.
brings you. It's like a heartbeat. Is
It's
what I'm trying
fine.
to say. It goes like this. It goes up and down, but it
Yeah.
never drops under.
No.
I don't know. I was very impressed with this movie.
Absolutely.
I feel like a lot of people don't like it because of expectations.
Totally.
Like a lot of people that didn't like it just had different expectations.
I think it, in ways, it kind of broke the mold for certain people of the formula of Breaking Bad.
See, but why though? Wait, why? This felt like a
be-
Breaking Bad episode to
No,
me.
to me too.
Oh.
I'm just saying the people that are
What
complaining,
formula?
because you can honestly sit back and say in the 2 hours and 2 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
not much really happens,
Yeah.
and I think that that's not Breaking Bad. I feel like
Okay.
a lot happens in Breaking Bad.
Okay.
I'm just trying to look at them from those people who
No,
don't like the
I'm
show.
just trying to see what formula you're talking about. That's it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what. Okay, so you're saying like nothing happens.
Not
Okay.
much happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
the 3 acts are split up kind of interesting, right?
What would you say the acts are?
I would say Act 1 is up until the point where he
The money.
gets the money.
Yep.
Act 2 is him getting the money from. I don't know. I guess that is the wow shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't look at this as like a classic 3-act structure.
There definitely isn't.
That's
now.
why
Wow.
it felt like an episode of episodic television.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, overall, my biggest gripe with this.
Ooh, what's your biggie gripey?
bald cap? It's
Yeah.
the biggest gripe.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
the biggest gripe. I'll forgive the aging because you have to allow aging.
Yeah,
but guess
dude,
what?
it's
You
been
can allow better bald caps.
No question.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it wasn't just a ball cap. It was CGI.
Bald cap mixed with CGI.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for seams. I'm looking for, like when I'm looking at it, I'm going, no, this is brushed out. There is so much, there's CGI around his head. There's just no
I
question.
noticed the back of the neck the one time they showed him on the
Oh, did
side.
they?
You saw
Okay.
a little crinkle on the bottom where you could see
Okay.
there was separation, but that's it. dude.
Yeah, but
Guys,
I get
make
it.
it more professional.
Bryan Cranston, like, I get why he's like, dude, I'm not shaving my head for 2 days. He's a fucking A-list actor right now.
He's busy as shit.
Granted, he owes it to Breaking Bad.
100%.
Like, he owes his career right now to Breaking Bad. He did the work. He's an amazing actor. I get it. But that's what put him where he is now.
Yeah.
But I'm with him of like, dude, I'm not shaving my head for 2 days.
So it's understandable.
Yeah. How much do you think got paid for that role?
Wow. 2 days, come in, pop. Let's see. 250 grand?
Ooh, okay. I was going to say 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say 100,000.
How much do you think Aaron Paul got paid?
Yeah. Ooh, maybe, did they say how long the shoot was or no?
No, I didn't read anything about that.
I don't know, couple hundred thousand
I
dollars
was going to say
maybe?
a couple mil.
Really? Netflix does throw money
Yeah.
around.
Vince
Ooh.
Gilly definitely got
Yeah, but
paid,
Aaron
too.
Paul's not like sought after. He's doing like TV now and shit.
No,
you know what
but
I'm saying?
now that this is a movie, I'm sure his agent was like, oh, we can get a little.
Yeah. Because if you don't have him, you don't have a movie.
I'll even say 1 mil. Sure.
Yeah, no, I believe if you said $1 million or $2 million, I get it
Yeah.
because Netflix is tossing around money, but it just didn't seem like it was that hard of a shoot, right?
Totally.
It's not very intricate. It's not.
No.
It's not spread out all over the place.
Slap
It's
a
a
beard
very.
on him, slap some hair on him.
It's just just the shoot in general,
Controlled.
not even just him. Just
Controlled.
like it didn't. There wasn't a lot going on.
Yeah.
You could do little shoots here and there, film this in 2 weeks, and you're fucking done. You know.
A+ job though, Netflix. We're gonna give our dope meter scores too.
Yeah, I
right?
was just looking for any trivia that we didn't. I know you said you watched videos and stuff. I didn't know if you had any.
Yeah, I
other
did watch
things.
some. You know, the problem is it's still early enough that you're gonna find out more. I think after the weekend because there's only like 12 pieces of triv,
Okay.
and we hit some good ones. But dude, you know, fucking IMDb. A lot of them are general. Oh, Walter White's return, Ryan Cranston's return since Breaking
The
Bad.
only goodbye letter Jesse writes is addressed to Brock. Oh, thank you. I didn't know I didn't have eyes.
Oh
you know
no,
what I mean?
Mikey! I thought there were 5 goodbye letters that he wrote, and they only addressed one. Get
This
the
one,
fuck
this
outta
one's not
here.
bad.
What's up?
Seeking Ed services. Jesse is short $1,800. Jesse's final destination turns out to be Haines, Alaska. Population 1,800.
I need to get proof on that.
That's-
because we
what do
can
you
just anybody can submit those fucking things. Do you think?
No,
Haynes
there
is
might be
really
a
18?
sign. Did
I
they
don't
show
know.
a sign?
No, I don't know.
Oh, if they showed a sign, the only one I remember is the Canada border
I'll
one.
give the Benny
Yeah.
of the D, dude.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was not disappointing, and it could have been. It was
Yeah.
kind of everything I expected. To tell you the
sure.
truth, like I said, I knew I had I'm not saying I knew. I had a guess
Mm-hmm.
of what the movie was going to be. Just they take place over a day, a couple hours a night, and that's what it was. And I was fine. There was no major gripes with it. There was enough surprises. There was enough suspense. There was enough heart kind of string moments for Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like enough sentimental moments. There was enough action. There was enough entertainment throughout this entire episode of a movie. Right? Even when I said episode, you didn't even
100%.
catch it.
Nope.
See? And it did feel like a continuation of Breaking Bad and kind of give Jesse his wrap up. And I loved it a lot.
Do you want to see more?
No, of Jesse? No.
I do not.
What do you mean? No, he's done, bro.
No, I know.
He's done.
It says in here, it's like
He's done. It's the first
confirmed.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
it
no,
said
it's
not
done.
confirmed. Not confirmed.
What? No.
Yeah, it says there are no plans to a movie. This will be the wrap up for Jesse's story.
No plans for a sequel to this movie, and this
Yeah.
would be the. So I'm saying there's no. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said confirmed that there was going to be a sequel. I'm like, what
No,
you
no,
talking,
no,
Buckin?
no.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
The
apologize.
Oppie.
The Oppie, dude. All right.
I gotta-
Scores?
Yeah, no, I was going to point out. I don't know if you guys see that. I took
Yep,
this out of
see it?
retirement, baby, just to do it for the show. Oh, and you know what? That's from when they're stuck in the scene before
I
the
love it,
fucking
dude.
diner scene,
I
man.
love it, man. And then we brought out some goodies here for you guys, and we hope you are not smoking meth right now. But if you are, make sure it's the blue kind.
Oh, because it's the most pure.
Guys, we're done. We're gonna fucking do some of this shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tried
That's
it. It
dude.
died off in 2 minutes. It
Yep.
might not be pure cut, but Mikey knows a guy. He said, "Look, I know the
Where do you
guys who
think I
make."
got these fucking things from, guys? Come on now.
Is it actually smokable?
Yeah.
Did we find out?
Yep. It's smokable. I smoked it.
All right. Dope meter.
Scores, man.
Dope meter. We do the classic
1 through 10, guys.
1 through 10. You can throw some
1
points
through
in there.
10.
Mike, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
I'll give this movie a solid 8.4.
I'm gonna give it a flat across the board 9.0.
Wow, you're giving it a 9.
And guess what? That's what I gave it on IMDb. I put my score in earlier.
Dude, don't be a fucking BB fanboy, dude. Don't be a BB
Dude,
fanboy.
Yeah, I was considering for a long time going, well, what tattoo do I get? I go, you can't get any Breaking Bad ones because they're
Can't
all
get a TV
done.
show tattoo.
Thank you. Come on,
It's gotta
dude.
be film. It's gotta be
got-
cinema,
Well,
guys.
Now it's a film.
Do I have a TV
El
thing on
Camino, dude.
Oh, you're right.
Camino, but I would never would.
Um,
How much money do you think it's gonna make?
See, and that's what people are like, oh, cash grab. And I'm like, what cash grab?
Yeah, what cash? My
What are you
Netflix
talking
dollars?
about? Yeah, exactly. Someone's going to go, oh, I need to fucking go buy Netflix for this. Like, no, dude, everybody has Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix did not do this. They do this, and that's why I love Netflix, because they don't look at it as individual ventures. We're like, okay, we're going to put 100 million to this movie. They look at it as a brand of that. Okay, so they're doing El Camino. That is included with them doing, what's a new Netflix movie, whatever. The new Stephen King adaptation. There's like two
Tall
that are
Grass
just
or whatever,
like
yeah.
that's all included in their brand. They don't look at it as this needs to make money because it's not. They just need to keep their brand up, sustainable, and credible so that people like us look at it and go, nah, man, Netflix might have some stinkers, but they keep dropping awesome shit and I never know what to expect. And that's why they do this. And that's why there's no cash grab with Netflix.
No.
It's just let's make good content.
If you told me 2-3 years ago, hey, you know that show you love? There's gonna be a
Great
fucking
point. Yep.
movie,
And it's gonna
that's
be
a
a Netflix
continuation.
movie, dude.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
no. Why
Never
would they
gonna
ever
happen.
do that? And
Nope.
they did it, and it blew my expectations.
And the best choice, the last thing I'll say is that they got the creator to do it. Yeah. They didn't hire someone else.
Yep.
They didn't write it. If someone else directed, they said, nope, you want to do it? It's your little, infant baby. You take that baby, you raise it, you put it in people's Apple TVs. They put it in their eyeballs and in their ear holes, and they spit it out on the microphone so you can all enjoy.
And then have two assholes
Talk
review
on
it.
the mic, dude. So that's it, guys. Nothing else to say?
No, yo.
I love it. Thanks for stopping by the watch one more time, guys.
As always.
We'll be back next week with something fucking sick.
Hopefully, yo.